Karma. Welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere. Excuse me, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I'm going to do your Cancer Love Prediction reading for August 11th through August 17th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it. Leave the rest. In addition, please know the energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else that's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. Hey, if you enjoy my readings, or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled, honored, and very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my lovable, nurturing, fun, kind, sweet, giving, emotional Cancers. Show me, Spirit, guys. What's going on, my loving, emotional, giving, sweet, kind, fun Cancers? Let's see, Cancers. What you got going on? Show me, Spirit, guys. What you got going on, Cancer? King of Pentacles. The Emperor. Page of Wands. Ten of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Well, let me say this to you, Cancer. When I first look at this read, first of all, I said, uh-oh, there's a King of Pentacles that's here. And this King of Pentacles is leading your reading. He can be very self-absorbed. He can be selfish sometimes. He can be, sometimes comes across as being emotionally unavailable. He's all of that. And he's also can be very controlling sometimes because next to this King of Pentacles, you have the Emperor card. The Emperor card can represent an Aries sun sign, but it's next to the King of Pentacles. This is someone that likes to try to control with their money. There's someone here that I'm just saying that likes to try to control you with their money, and unfortunately, I'm not really unfortunately. I think you're letting him do that. It is what it is. Please don't send me a nasty gram. I don't think it's bad. Hey, if he wants to buy everything and take care of everything, why not let him do that? Men like doing that. Let him stand back. But there's one thing. He wants to control everything. And here's the problem that you're having right now is that you want freedom too. You want here in the middle of the reading is the Page of Wands. You want spontaneity. You want to be able to do the things that you want to do. You just want to be able to live and have fun and enjoy life. And sometimes this guy can come across as being very, very stiff. When I say stiff, wants to control everything. Very, he's got the money. He pays for everything. You're very well taken care of. He makes sure you don't want for anything, but yet you give up a little bit of yourself because in the middle of the reading is the Page of Wands. That's what you want too. You want to have fun. You want to have a life. You want to be spontaneous. You want to be free spirited. You want to just let your hair down and just kick it. And sometimes you got to get with him and say, come on, this is what I want too. I'm grateful, babe, that you take care of me with your money, but I also want to still be alive and have fun in life and do life with you. And when I say life, I mean going places, learning things, enjoying life, being a free spirit, being spontaneous. I want that too. Ten of Cups is here. That's your happily ever after. He has everything. He gives you everything. And I'll say that again. This man is on point. Hey, as far as taking care of you, oh, there is no other. And you know that. That's why you allow him to control. That's why you allow him to control. But we as women, we do certain things. Even though you let him control you, you control him too. Because you know how we do it. You know how we do it as women. We make them think that they are controlling. But we really handle that situation and how we handle it. You know, wink wink what I'm saying. But that Ten of Cups is there. This is your happily ever after. This is your happily ever after. And here's the thing. Sometimes, and I say this all the time, and if you're a man, if you're listening here, I don't think it's a bad thing. Men like to be stroked. And I think you do a doggone good job of stroking this man. When I say stroking, I think I'm talking about stroking his ego, letting him know, thank you, babe. letting him know I couldn't have done this without you. I'm just so grateful. If you have children, that if you do have children, you might be saying, I'm grateful that you are here with us. Or if it's just you, I'm just thankful. Thankful you take care of me. You look out for me. All of that, because that's what that Page of Swords is. It's about communication too, and you're letting him know that you're grateful. You're grateful for him, although you still want to do things. You still like this middle card, because it's all about just kind of, you want him to understand that you still want to do life as well. Have a good time. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading. Sit back, relax. Let me see. Let me just clarify the reading and see what additional information the spirit guides want you to know. But this is a good guy. He's controlling though. He can be arrogant sometimes, but he takes care of you very much so when you let him. So let's see why the King of Pentacles is here. Sit back, relax. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me just clarify the reading. Why is this King of Pentacles here for my Cancer? Show me, spirit guides. Huh? 5 of Swords. What is that? What do you think that means to you, Cancer? When you see that 5 of Swords, to me, I'm going to tell you what I see is when the cards come out. It's over the King of Pentacles. And when I remember I said the King of Pentacles, he's got a bag. He keeps a bag. King of Pentacles is all, you never have to worry about a thing with the King of Pentacles. He's going to always take care of you, watch over you. He can be arrogant. He can be a little bit distant sometimes emotionally unavailable. But overall, oh, honey, you can't ask for a better man. But the 5 of Swords is here, and that Swords energy is mental energy. Swords energy is mental. And when you see the 5 of Swords energy of this King of Pentacles, to me, you don't want to let him go because you know you'll miss him. You'll miss him because remember I said it's next to this Emperor card, which is a controlling card? That Emperor is very much, he wants to control everything. And you let him control everything. But you know that you don't, even though he has the money, he likes to flaunt it, he likes to show it, he likes to let you know. Um, you still know that without him, you would not be happy. You know, you know you can't let this man go. You don't want to let him go because it's conflict. Without him, you would be happy. You wouldn't be happy. You wouldn't be happy. Because it's money, I'm just going to be very honest, and I don't see a thing wrong with it. Money and making sure your bills are paid and everything else, to me, can make you very happy. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't care what people say. I don't see anything wrong with that. I am a Capricorn, but you know, hey, it is what it is. If he can take care of you, why not let him control things? Why not let him think he's controlling things and that you pull the strings behind him? You know exactly what I'm saying, women. Let's see why the Emperor card is here. Show me, spirit guys. Show me, spirit guys. Huh, 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. See, the 9 of Wands is over the Emperor card. The 9 of Wands, see, this man, he does the same. I think sometimes he gets caught up in himself. He can be caught up in himself. But the 9 of Wands is just being persistent, being very persistent, but also doing the same thing. And sometimes, you know, perhaps he's done it so many times that you tell him no over and over again, or maybe sometimes you ask him certain things and he tells you no over and over again. Maybe this is you being the 9 of Wands over the Emperor because he wants to control, but you never stop because you're going to get what you want. You got the money already. But see, I think with the 9 of Wands, you're always talking to him, always talking to this Emperor, always trying to get what you want. And I think there's nothing wrong with that because, like I said, he's used to having control. He's used to controlling women. Women chase him. He doesn't chase them because he's got a bag. He's used to gold diggers. So he doesn't chase them. But I see with this 9 of Wands, you're always very persistent with him with what you want. You're always very consistent with what you want. A lot of times he may tell you no, but eventually you get what you want. Because here is this Page of Wands in the middle of your reading. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Page of Wands in the middle of the reading? 9 of Wands. Huh, 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is that card of, you know, sometimes I'm here, next day I'm gone. I can get ghost. I can get ghost. But you know, I think you give this man a run for his money. He may have been like this in the past. He may have been an F-boy. He might have been an old school OG. I don't know. I think he's been like this in the past. But with your energy here, with this Page of Wands, he knows he can't do that. He wants to be with you. He can't do that anymore. He can't be non-committal. He can't do those type things anymore. Because he knows that you're going to still do what you do. So here's his 10 of Cups. So he's trying to lock you down. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Show me, Spirit guys. The Strength card. He wants you to be on the same page. You want him to be on the same page with you too. Can represent a Strength card. Can represent a Leo sun sign. But what you guys both want to do is be on the same page because the Ten of Cups is my happily ever after. You don't want this. You know. Yeah, he's got his money. He's got all those things, but you know exactly. I think this is him too, trying to lock you down, trying to get you to marry him because that Ten of Cups is a happily ever after card. I also have this Page of Swords. Let's see why the Page of Swords is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Page of Swords here? Oh, there's that Hangman. That's a pause. Hangman is a pause. Hangman is a pause because you know you're not quite sure. You're not quite sure. It's over this Page of Swords. Page of Swords is communication. You haven't received the right communication from him or something because you're not quite sure if you want to be with him on a long-term basis. Let's start at the very beginning. Here's a man that's very cocky, very thinks he gonna get what he's going to get. He does. He thinks he always gets what he wants. He's a King of Pentacles. He rules things. If the Emperor's right next to him. Here it is with the Five of Swords, though. You know you won't be happy without him. However, you're not one just to accept anything. And here it is with the Nine of Wands. I think also with this Nine of Wands, I think he thought that you were just going to be with him and be with him. And it wasn't ever going to be any type of a commitment just because he had money. I think this Nine of Wands is you being persistent, and I'm not like that. I'm not trying to stay with you just because. I'm not trying to stay with you just because you have money. I want to have life here, and you're going to keep having your life because here's the Nine of Wands. He wants to be non-committal, you know, doesn't want to tie you down, doesn't want to ask for your hand in marriage. You said, okay, it's fine by me. But guess what? I'm going to keep living and having fun and doing my things. If you want to be the Nine of Wands and be non-committal and, you know, not give me what I want as far as marriage, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And here's that Ten of Cups. That Ten of Cups right there lets me know happily ever after over the Strength card. Strength card means you try. Hey, I would say the Strength card represents a Leo sun sign, but I think he's trying to pull you in too, and you're trying to pull him in and let him know, hey, if you're gonna keep doing what you're doing, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing with that Page of Wands. Here's a Page of Swords here too, and that's communication. And there's a Hangman that's there because you know you put a pause on this. You said, wait a minute. Just because you have money doesn't mean I have to take things or be with you. If you're not going to commit to me, we're going to pause this relationship. That's what I see you saying. Let's see what oracles. Let's see what my oracles have to say to you. Ooh, they say no. That's what you're saying. They're saying within the next few months things could change. That they're saying communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. No is coming up again. No is coming up again. It's saying, hey, look, it's saying a year from now, though. Things could change. Things could change a year from now. They say a peaceful resolution. They're telling you be assertive. It's up to you, what you already have. And I think this is really good because it's letting you know, yes, you know, you mean more. You don't have to just take this. You don't have to just take this. You know, and last card I'm going to pull is meditation brings answers, prayer works. That's what I have for you, Cancer, for your love prediction reading.